Ladies and gentlemen, William Samoei Arap Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, who is also the UDA party leader, is in a very tight corner, politically speaking, for two main reasons. Number one is the Mount Kenya voting bloc. Who is William Ruto without the mountain? The truth of the matter is that you remove Mount Kenya from William Ruto, he remains a shell, because his politics is built around the Mount Kenya. And the leaders from that area understand that. And they've started blackmailing William Ruto because of his perceived preference for Musalia Mudavadi. The second reason why William Ruto is in a very tight corner is because of his deputy, Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua is not your ordinary politician. Rigathi Gachagua is a former DO who worked under Moi, so he understands politics. Rigathi Gachagua worked very closely with Uhuru Kenyatta as his personal assistant. Remember that time Uhuru Kenyatta contested for the presidency. So he also understands politics. And the truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua was also with William Ruto when William Ruto was forcefully taking over the mountain from Uhuru Kenyatta. So he understands William Ruto and his schemes like his own hands.
Kwa sababu sisi ni wangwana. Sisi kitu hatupendi ni usaliti. Ukitusaliti tutakuchukia. Na yule alisaliti William Ruto na hakuwa mtoto wetu, lakini tukaona ni mbaya kwa sababu hatupendi usaliti. Tukasema huyu.
So Rigathi Gachagua is trying to checkmate William Ruto. Because let's face it, UDA party is going to conduct their elections in December. I'm not even sure whether those elections are going to happen. And if you follow politics and understand politics, over the weekend, Boni Halwale attacked Rigathi Gachagua. And for me, in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. And my conclusion is that the statement by Boni Halwale was not from Boni Halwale himself. That statement, in my view, came from none other than William Ruto to send a message to Rigathi Gachagua. Listening to Boni Halwale.
Yes. Kwanza huyo deputy president ameingia na kasumba kwa kichwa yake. And because he's a deputy president, yeye ndiye anapanga Rutoto sijui Malala sijui Kawaya kule nini sijui Omar Hassan Mombasa. Atinende ni kusukume Luya Land na wewe Ukambani ndio ufuruke senior politicians kwa hiyo area ndio 2032 ikifika hawa senior wasinisuie mimi deputy president. Listen to me, whether you like it or not, in 2032 wakati uliona Uhuru akatoka na Ruto akaingia, safari Ruto anatoka na Muluya anafanya nini?
And because Rigathi Gachagua is not a pushover, he mobilized his troops from the mountain to respond to Boni Halwale. And just like I told you, that statement by Boni Halwale was not Boni Halwale. So the response from Rigathi Gachagua was also not targeted at Boni Halwale. It was delivered for William Ruto.
But there must be a party leader and a deputy party leader. The rest can be whatever they want to be. And we are demanding that as members of UDA. Kanatigwa.
We have one party leader, and so importantly also to have one deputy party leader. Na sio ni ukweli? Kama party leader ni mmoja, deputy wake anakuwa
chama ya UDA ikae ikiwa ya UDA. Na wale wengine wenye machama ndogo ndogo waingie kwa hii chama kubwa ya UDA. Na kama mtu hata ingia, basi kwa simamisha candidate wa UDA. Ndio tukue na serikali ya UDA ya 2027 ambayo itakuwa very strong.
Nguvu yetu ya wanachama na ukakamavu wetu katika kuunga chama mkono, tunatarajia ya kwamba viongozi wetu katika vyama watashikilia nyadhifa zinazofaa.
We do not want to have a party where functions will be duplicated. We want to have a party with one party leader and one deputy party leader. And we know those are the democratic structures, and we are taking nothing short of that, and that is our irreducible minimum.
So in this video, I want us to focus on the response from Rigathi Gachagua's allies to William Samoei Arap Ruto. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. Why do you think Rigathi Gachagua's allies issued the two demands? Because if you listened to their statement, the demands can actually be narrowed down to two. The first demand they are putting is that they are opposing any move to expand the structure of UDA party. According to information available, William Ruto and his team were actually contemplating expanding the structure of UDA party to have the party leader and 3 deputy party leaders. And if you listen to the leaders from the mountain, for me, they're just okay, because there's a president and then there's a deputy president. Unless you had 3 deputy presidents, then there is no need of demanding that UDA party should also have 3 deputy party leaders. So they are saying that move is going to be opposed, because if it's allowed to go on, then definitely it's a strategy to undermine and sabotage Rigathi Gachagua. And the second demand they are putting on the table is on the position of the Secretary General of UDA party. For those who follow the politics of this country very closely, when William Ruto appointed Cleophas Malala to act as the interim Secretary General of UDA party, nobody really understood what his objectives were. But on this platform, I explained to you guys that William Ruto wanted to try and delink the usual UDA officials from the party during these elections, so that Rigathi Gachagua was going to lose track of whatever was happening within the party. And that's why yesterday I was shocked to listen to Boni Alwale attacking Rigathi Gachagua for sponsoring Cleophas Malala. Before we do all this, please, if you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed, this is the moment for you. Please just subscribe, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And again, to the subscribers for this particular video, let me put this request. Please just press that thumbs up button. And for those who can, drop your comments. Now, let us now dive in. Why do you think Rigathi Gachagua allies issued that strongly worded statement? Number one, I think it's a strong warning to William Samoei Arap Ruto against any attempt to shortchange the mountain. You know, there are people around Ruto who are trying to convince him that he should have someone else as a running mate in 2027. That Rigathi Gachagua is not the right individual. But if you've been studying Rigathi Gachagua's moves of late, I don't think William Ruto will have any other option. The truth is, William Ruto is leaning more towards Musalia Mudavadi. He wants Musalia Mudavadi, he wants the Luhya nation. And of course, for those who follow this channel, I've always explained that William Ruto is not sure of the support of the mountain in 2027. Because the truth is, he made promises to them, those promises have not been met. And again, there's also the questions about the real figures he got in the mountain. So he's not very comfortable believing only in the mountain. So he's been trying to lean towards Musalia Mudavadi. And this is what these guys are telling him. You can do that, but don't attempt to shortchange the mountain. So that's number one. Number two, I also tend to think that the mountain have agreed that they're not going to take the 2023 general election for granted. They're not going to take any chance. Because if they were to take any chance, then they are going to lose whatever they have. And evidence has shown that the mountain are currently regretting why they didn't listen to Uhuru Kenyatta. So the truth is, the mountain believes that in 2027, William Ruto is going to be the president, Rigathi Gachagua is going to be the deputy president, and they are going to maintain it until 2032, when they expect Ruto to return the favor. And that's why they want to deal with the issue or the monster in the room called Musalia Mudavadi. So I don't know how William Ruto is going to balance the Luhya and the Kikuyu equation, because for me, that should be the biggest challenge William Ruto is facing as the UDA party leader as we speak. Number three, That statement, if you listen to it, very strong. In my view, it's also a warning from Rigathi Gachagua to Ruto that is actually ready to fight for the space. They want to fight for the space of the mountain. And that's why they're telling the mountain, they are telling Ruto, the position of the Secretary General is ours. The position of the Deputy Party Leader is ours. Why? Because we have the numbers. If our numbers mattered, the way the Senator, the Governor Fonyeri is saying, if our numbers mattered in 2022, they must also matter now. Why should lawyers be given the SG position? For example, why should lawyers be given the SG position, for example, when they never delivered, for that matter? So they're ready to fight for their position. And number 4, the strategy here is also simple. Ensure that they preserve what they have. They already have the deputy president and the deputy party leader. So if they were to allow 2 other deputy party leaders to come, their influence will be reduced. So they don't want that. So their message to Kenya Kwanza is that we are prepared to fight and preserve our space. For me, that's very, very important. So that's what they're doing. And lastly, I think it's their pushback strategy. They want to ensure that Rigathi Gachagua and his positions are secured. So if it's the deputy president, it's there. If it's the deputy party leader, it's there. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.